Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Abzan Ritual deck in Timeless format. So last time I played against an opponent that was playing with Birthing Ritual in an Abzan color that was trying to cheat out Renegade Rallier. And because the Birthing Ritual forced you to sacrifice a card, the Renegade Rallier is going to trigger the Revolt, getting back another card from the graveyard onto the battlefield. What's really cool about this combo is even if opponent gets rid of a Birthing Ritual, the Renegade Rallier can get back a 2-mana permanent from graveyard. So there's a strong recursion if you can get these two cards together. And we're also playing 2 copies of Chthonian Nightmare that can also trigger a Revolt on the Renegade Rallier. So you can do some pretty cool stuff like sacrificing a creature, getting back another card, but then you play the Renegade Rallier, get back that card that you just sacrificed. So I think the deck should be pretty interesting because this deck is kind of playing a little bit of a Maverick style, getting silver bullets such as Bolgar's Trawler, Skyclave Apparition, Witch Enchanter, Juggernaut Peddlers, or even Voice of Resurgence versus some decks. So the deck has a lot of hate cards in it, which you can pod into using the Birthing Ritual. So hence to that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Timeless BO3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. So a lot of Birthing Rituals, which is something I like. I like that. Because now if they have a Thoughtseize, we're still good. Inspiring Vantage. Another energy deck. That's a lot of energy decks. Interesting. Let's grab an Orcish Bowmaster, right? Seems good. It's a Mardu.
Nothing is more important than family.
It's a Mardu. Let's go white. Get rid of an Ajani. Pass a turn. Marionette. I was thinking about maybe getting another Guide of Souls. Yeah, I wonder. It seems like just getting a lot of Guide of Souls is just insane. What's nice is because opponent's playing Loris, I don't even have to worry about Philogis coming down. Into an Amulet. Get a land. Well, that was easy. So let's have some swords. Let's have a copy of a Lauren of the Third Path. Let us also have... Do we want Endurance? They don't even play Flodge. We'll have a Haywire Might. I'm not sure if opponent's gonna cut the Ragavan or not. Recently, a lot of people have been just sticking in their Ragavan, even though there's like a Bowmaster on the other side of their deck. So I'm not sure. I'll go down on a copy of Marionette and a copy of an Ocelot Pride. I'll probably go down on 2 copies of Juggernauts. Renegade Rallier. I'll start with the Deathray Shaman. Yeah, I'll start with Deathray Shaman here. Might just go Skyclave Apparition. We'll see. Yeah, I think I'll just go with the Skyclave Apparition. That is so interesting that my opponent passed. Because they clearly have a removal spell, but they chose not to use it. Let's just get rid of a Guide of Souls. Did everybody just forget how Skyclave Apparition works? Maybe. Double Ocelot Pride. So Voice of Resurgence. I don't think I need double black. Do I? I already have double green, so... Okay. Seems like they found something. Oh, never mind. They just surrender. Wow. Lovely. That is also lovely. My opponent doesn't have... My opponent doesn't have a companion. Kind of thinking they're just playing Omnitel here. I will grab a Temple Garden. No, it is not an Omnitel. Shame on me. I literally have no cards. Oh, they were playing Mardu Energy. Should I still Bowmaster? Or should I Surveil here? I feel like I should just Surveil. I might just Surveil again, to be honest. Interesting they have a Swords main deck. Usually you don't see a Swords main deck. Darn. I can't trigger the revolt. I'm surprised they did this. Oh yeah, also they're also main decking Thoughtseize as well. Is it not a Boros Energy? It could just be a Mardu mid-range, maybe? Yeah, seems like it. So they have another Bowmaster. I can't play around another Bowmaster anyways. Hopefully opponent just passes here. Because I do want to just attack with this Orcish Bowmasters, you know? Trigger that delicious revolt trigger. But get back what? Is it Guide Up Souls? Maybe it's just Guide Up Souls. Guide of Souls. Okay, let's get back Guide of Souls. That card is just too broken. So Birthing Ritual and Chthonian Nightmare Waiting Room. Hopefully. They bottomed the Solitude. Kind of crazy. Oh! So good. So good. Let's just attack with the Renegade Relier. Another Bowmaster. Marionette. Or Orcish Bowmaster. I feel like I'm kind of sensing opponent having like a bunch of maybe like reanimates or something. Yeah. Kind of sensing reanimates here. They got a Flage. I do have a Bogart Trawler main deck. No blocks. If I block this, another card goes into the graveyard and they can easily... They could easily get back Flage. I did not expect an Ephemerate as well. So, yeah, this was my bad, I guess. Shouldn't have attacked. Should not have attacked there. I guess Deathray Shaman doesn't do anything because... Wait, they don't have... They fetched the planes, though. Alright. Ah, so lucky. They just drew that, by the way. They just drew that Sacred Foundry. Because they were stuck on lands for a while. And then they just played that fetch land. And then they grabbed the plains. Okay, let's have a endurance. Remorseful cleric. Let's also have 3 copies of swords. And I feel like we should just take out some bowmasters because bowmaster is so bad. Yeah, because of the energy, Deathray Shaman and bowmaster became really weak as of recent. They became so very weak. Let's go down on Juggernaut Peddler. Oh yeah, we haven't even seen a Skyclave operation that game either. Hmm. So we gotta go white. Play the Deathray Shaman. We got better cards this time. We need double white.
Fight beside me, brother.
There's that a Johnny. I think we just pass like this. Maybe I'm supposed to just completely like mulligan, right? Like we're supposed to mulligan for Birthing Rituals and Chthonian Nightmare.
Teamwork triumphs.
Because without it, like... it just seems awful, right? Like we can't get anything done. Speaking of which... Voice of Resurgence into a Voice of Resurgence? That's cool.
Fight beside me, brother.
Ajani's very annoying card. I was thinking about playing Ajani in the deck too. Maybe I should just let the Ajani transform. I think I might just do that. Or I mean, we do have 3 copies of Skyclave Apparition, so I don't know. Interesting. So they let the Flage die? Yeah, I think we should just block because Ajani requires... I mean, I feel like they're losing more if they... Yeah. A lot of that last card is a land. Skyclave Apparition. I think we should just grab... Actually, is it Skyclave Apparition or Renegade Rallier? Renegade Rallier. If I grab the Renegade Rallier and a Skyclave Apparition... I guess Ephemerate becomes pretty bad here. And they can't easily attack. Nice. We just pass again. Okay. Marionette again. Or the voice. We need to find a Renegade Rallier. Right? Okay, we got there. We somehow got there. Remorseful Cleric was actually pretty good as well. I'm gonna cut a copy of a Marionette. Let's do that. The thing is, my opponent keeps bringing Thought Seizes. That's why I don't want to mulligan. Because they keep bringing Thought Seizes. See? Oh, Juggernaut. We need double white. That's cute. I won't lie, that's pretty cute. 1 mana, deal 3 damage, get rid of a 1 mana card. They have a reanimate. Destroy target enchantment. I feel like it has to be Fable. Are you kidding me? You cannot be serious here. How's that work? How does that work? Deals damage equal to twice the number of creature you control. Oh, they used it! Okay. They're gonna regret that choice. They are gonna regret that choice. Or not, because they drew a grief. How nice of you. How nice of you. Another grief on top. Pretty good. Nice. Well, they can't take that away. They can't take that away, you know? It's the birthing ritual is just so sick, isn't it? I love it. It's just so good. I was about to say excuse me, but there we go. That's a flyer. I wonder if I'm just being a little bit too aggressive here. Okay. So if I sacrifice, they don't take 2 damage. 5 cards in the yard. I feel like I should sacrifice. Ooh. An ooze. Another Bowmaster. My opponent seemingly has infinite Bowmasters. Ooh, that's actually so good. So block there. Let's eat the Skyclave Apparition. Nice sequencing. But Flodge is dead. Let's get rid of that. Voice of Resurgence. So Birthing Ritual actually puts everything at the bottom of the deck, right? So currently I just saw a bunch of Renegade Rallier. So I should probably crack the Birthing Catacomb to shuffle my deck. Because the best card that we can get from Voice of Resurgence sacrificing to the Birthing Ritual is actually Renegade Rallier. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's attack. Endurance or... I should just grab like Marionette or something like that. Now we got double 4/4s. Very nice. This deck is super grindy. I think this actually might be my first mulligan. I think we go Deathrise Shaman. Isn't Deathrise Shaman such a good card? Because like, oh, we gotta bolt the bird, and then if you bolt the bird, now you get Guide of Souls into also Pride. Right? Ah. Arid Mesa. See what they do. Now this is really interesting. Not using their swords on Deathrise Shaman, right? Oh, that's funny. Swords gives me life, so... Oh, man. And now they have to kill the Ocelot Pride immediately. Oh my god, just... Removal, removal, removal. Bowmaster is not really what I'm looking for. I'm currently looking for one, Birthing Ritual, and two, Chthonian Nightmare. I think that's the only two cards that I'm looking for here. Yeah, today is just Energy Day. No other decks. Today is just an Energy Day. Well, this is a really bad place to be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start mulligan, like hard mulliganing for Birthing Rituals. The card is just too nuts. It's either you win with Birthing Ritual or you never draw it and you lose the game. Wow, just infinite Amped Raptors. I'm pretty sure this is a wrap. It's really hard to beat a Guide of Souls that went unchecked. Yeah. I don't think even if I draw into that card, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna lose the game here. Okay, so Lauren, Haywire, 3 copies of Swords. Looks like we're sideboarding the same way every single game today. -2 Marionettes, copy of an Oscillate Pride, and 2 Juggernauts. I know why this is happening. It's because we're playing this deck. It makes sense that... It does kind of make sense, doesn't it? Matchmaking bias going on here. Definitely a matchmaking bias here. Do we need a double green? Probably not. Another shaman. Probably just play Deathray Shaman, leave up swords and pass the turn. Now, if they Blood Moon, the best card they can play for me is a Blood Moon, but we do have a Lauren here. Unstable Amulet. Probably just Chthonian Nightmare twice, if I can find a land. Renegade Rallier. No lands, right? Yeah, no lands. Kind of unfortunate, actually. Should I get rid of a Deathray Shaman? Or Skyclave Apparition? Probably Skyclave Apparition. The thing is, even if they Blood Moon again, I can just Chthonian Nightmare. Also let Pride. Land is like the best card I can draw. Okay, never mind. They killed that instead. Fetch land is probably the best card I can draw here. Yeah. Birthing Ritual. Okay. I could try to look for a land here and then try to go Chthonian Nightmare. But I don't think giving them a card is that great of an idea. Okay, so we can go Orcish Bowmaster. Lodge. I mean, we can always Skyclave Apparition their Flodge, so it's not really big of a deal. What we really want to see is actually lands. So Flodge is coming out next turn. I'm just going to Chthonian Nightmare here. Maybe we get like a Bogart Trawler. That'd be sick. And we actually got a Bogart Trawler. Renegade Rallier is sick though. Let's be honest, like what is Flodge doing? It's just gonna come down, kill one creature, right? Ah, let's just get rid of it. What am I saying? There's that Giganta. Got a Birthing Ritual. Attack with both. My opponent's too smart. Voice of Resurgence, or I think I'll just go with maybe I'm supposed to actually grab Guide of Souls. Get some life back. Block. Okay, that's unfortunate, but not much you can do there. Great top deck, by the way. Because that lets us Chthonian Nightmare. Infinite Grind Potential. Nice. Okay, that was actually pretty sick. I think I might... should I add Remorseful Cleric? I don't know. Bowmaster has been pretty good. It's definitely been pretty good. Lauren's been good. Skyclave Apparition's been good. I think we have to actually watch out for Blood Moon coming down, so we should probably grab a planes as soon as possible. I think it's actually Juggernaut. Juggernaut's not very good. So we can grab a plane. Swamp. Kind of depends on like what they play here. Yeah, we can just... let's just grab all the basics. Right? Just grab all the basics. So my opponent tops it. Yeah, definitely a Blood Moon angle already. That is great. So we grab a plane. Let's decide what we want to grab. Swamp or... let's grab a swamp. Bogart Trawler. Let's bait out a Flodge. So they're gonna Flodge here, and then we're gonna Bogart Trawler. Come on, Flodge. Flodge me. No? They might still do it. Any Flodges? Unless they want to draw. I'm okay with my opponent drawing.
To the hunt.
Into an Oscillate Pride. So let's say I get rid of an Oscillate Pride, and then they transform, and then they block the 3, and then the Johnny takes 2. We're definitely not in a good spot, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I will say that we are not in a good spot at the moment. So they went for a Flodge. Yeah, this is bad. I think we have to give them Oscillate Pride here. Because this can transform if I just target that, so... I have to give my opponent a turn with an Ocelot Pride. Come on, deck! We need a Renegade Rallier, Lauren of the Third Path, Birthing Rituals, Chthonian Nightmare. Any one of them will do. Ooh, what a draw.
Nothing can break our bond.
What a draw there. I think we lost because of that. They'll have 2 blockers. Yeah, I think we lost because of that. So we have to pray that we get Skyclave Apparition, Birthing Ritual, or Renegade Rallier, maybe? Even? But we are just dying at the moment. We did get a pretty nice top deck there. Still not good, right? Still not good. They're gonna get a Giganta down. Looks like they top deck a Folage if they're doing this. Yeah, we're not in a good spot, obviously. Not playing the Giganta. What? That cannot be right. So we're dead even if I don't crack this Marsh Flats, so I'm going to crack it for one last chance. Also, Pride and no thank you. Okay, GG's. Yeah, it's what a difference not having Birthing Ritual, right? Oh, we might be actually against an elemental deck. Yeah, we might actually be against an elemental deck here. Doesn't look like they have a Solitude in hand. They do have a Source, though. Source main deck. They actually might not be elemental deck then. I don't think they would play a Source main deck, right? It actually might be a control deck. Yeah, seems like it's a control deck, right? Ooh, Birthing Ritual. What to do? Orcish Bowmaster now? I'll Birthing Ritual into a Boseiju. I'll probably Boseiju now. Another binding. They went for that instead. Sure. Maybe I should have Orcish Bowmaster then. Oh yeah, I definitely should have Orcish Bowmaster. What a throw. I missed out on 2 damage, but they could have had something, right? I think getting a guaranteed damage with my creatures was better. Solitude now. Not gonna wait until my turn. Wrath of the Skies. Okay, let's go to next game. So Juggernaut is insane versus them. Bowmaster, insane versus them. Boromir, insane versus them. Endurance could be good, but probably better to just go Lauren and a Haywire. Cut Oscillate Pride. Although Oscillate Pride does kind of win the game on its own. Yeah, we really shouldn't lose this match because of our cars are just insane versus them. I guess Oscillate Pride has to go because that's probably the worst card. Same with the Marionette. Yikes. This is not where you want to be, I will tell you that much. I will say that for sure. Let's just go Birthing Ritual first. Or should we go Voice of Resurgence? But I think it's probably just better to go Birthing Ritual now because they're more likely to have sores, right? Okay. Seems like they have what is it? Solitude, so I think I go Juggernaut Peddler here. Okay, so we probably want to get rid of Wrath of the Skies. Up the Beanstalk. Let's attack first. Then we'll go Voice of Resurgence. And let's get rid of Up the Beanstalk, shall we? Okay, that's fine. They essentially used 4 mana to get rid of 1 card. So, like, it's not even that good. So they have a Solitude in hand. Ooh, that is a huge miss, isn't it? Yeah, that is a huge miss. We weren't able to find any of our 2-mana cards. Lucky. Yeah, that is pretty lucky. I think that is the end of the road. Yeah, not only did we not find our 2-drops, such as Marionette or Voice of Resurgence, which would have been great, by the way, right here, when they used their second Wrath of the Skies. Actually, is it their third Wrath of the Skies? Oh, right, yeah. Actually, yeah, they got really lucky here. Yeah, and then we didn't hit Voice of Resurgence, Marionette Apprentice, because if we got Marionette Apprentice, they would have died casting the Wrath of the Skies, so they couldn't have done it. And we also missed out on like Boromir and stuff like that. So GG's. Okay, so we played 5 games, we went 2 and 3. I will say the deck wasn't very good as I thought it was gonna be. I will say I did get kind of unlucky today. At least that's what I think. Especially like the last 2 games, we didn't find our Birthing Ritual against the energy deck, or Chthonian Nightmare, or Renegade Rallier. And it does really seem to be the case that unless you draw Birthing Ritual early, the deck kind of, just kind of folds. It is very reliant on this card, so you might even want to consider something like a Demonic Tutor in this deck. It seems like the deck just kind of loses its ground against energy decks, which there's abundant amount, right? So yeah, but I do think this deck is actually very good against a control deck because of 4 copies of Voice of Resurgence, Boromir, and Marionette Apprentice, and 4 copies of Juggernaut Peddlers. So because of these cards, you shouldn't have a problem with decks with Wrath of the Skies, unless you get really unlucky. But a lot of energies today, and I've also kind of experienced that if my opponent curves Guide of Souls too much, and you don't have an answer, you could get overwhelmed very fast because like we don't have any flying creatures to block. So like you have to go into Skyclave Apparition very fast through Birthing Ritual. So that's why like having a Birthing Ritual in your opening hand is pretty critical for the deck. And that's actually one of the faults with the deck, right? The fact that you need this card for this deck to function is, I think, a very, very gigantic fault. Theoretically, I feel like the deck should be powerful, but when I played it, it wasn't. It could also be a pilot mistake as well, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.